good to at least give you a baseline on guys. I think getting a chance to talk to some of the players is outstanding. And then just getting, anytime you get another chance to watch guys work, watch guys play, it's just another data point for you.
Here's Barry.
And for a score of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Allen outside. Now Davis. And it's denied. Daniels against Davis. Outside Daniel.
2 minutes.
Here's Barry. Covered by Worthy. Oh, Worthy with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nuggets leading by 18. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Let's lose a 3. And there's Worthy on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Westbrook against Price. Here's Davis. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Worthy can't hit. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Now, here's Price. Pass to Daniel. Over Allen. Daniels, no good. Outside Westbrook. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. They've got James. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mullen in at the 3. Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Fires for 3. The rebound by Robertson. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jordan. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Orlando with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The 3 ball. Wembanyama, great positioning on the putback. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside to the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wembanyama's got 6.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Robertson, averaging around 6 a game. And there's the lob.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5. And his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Here's Jordan. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, Durant, the pass to Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. Free throw's good, Adebayo.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Right wing. Pass to Mullen. Now Antetokounmpo, 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Warriors score.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Jordan against SGA, and down it goes. 2 points.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Richmond pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
James deciding where to go with it. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Outside, SGA. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Mullen. No points yet. Inside, Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Jordan up top. Over SGA. Jordan misses.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
SGA passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Mullen. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Take a look at the numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Adebayo. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Robertson. SGA covering. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Richmond. Here's the 3. First shot won't go. Magic trail by 7. Here's Robertson. Goes up on the baseline. The shot that time not on target. Here's West. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. 1:58 left to play in the first. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Pippen. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Pettit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Brian?
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
To the middle. Here's West. And there's the rejection. Adebayo passes to Pippen. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Robertson. The rebound by Richmond.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
To win the drought. Some solid defense from Jordan.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And the Magic making a change here. .16 seconds left in the first quarter. It's James with the drive. Can't connect from short range. Here's West. Here's McAdoo. No good there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Golden State. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Johnson, and it's James in at the 4. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Mullen. He buries it from 3. Mullen's got his second basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Here's Yao. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's King. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Allen outside. Clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. Pettit's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to West. And there's the drive. Shoots over Johnson. West misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here is James. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Durant. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Magic trail by 11. Allen drives. James outside. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Durant. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Warriors lead by 11. McAdoo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Richmond. Here's West. The three. The rebound by Allen.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror. So if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Richmond, the pass to Mullen. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And the Warriors miss again. James outside. Pass to Robertson. Durant surveying the D. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Warriors. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Now here's Durant. No points yet. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Pippen. And here's James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Left side Durant. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Jordan against SGA. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 18 points. Into the lane. Pippen outside. Here's Richmond to the paint. Pettit, good. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. The 3, Durant. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. Shot from 16, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Pass to SGA. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. Now with a rebound. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Robertson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Orlando. LeBron comes in for Pippen.
Substitution.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. In the 3rd spot, the Warriors. 5th on the list, the Magic.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Robertson. From deep, Jordan. The shot off that time. The Warriors lead by 4.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
James, outside. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. You were so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
Gotta get their dry cleaning down and pack up the suits because this is a business trip.
Yeah, they want to show what kind of team they are on the road. It's very different from playing in the comforts of your home.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
Here's Durant. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Wembanyama, and it's SGA in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that one's good.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Wembanyama against Adebayo. Giannis driving inside, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Lex?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Left side SGA. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Magic. Pass to James. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And so James will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Now Jordan. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Wembanyama, screen on James. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
Pippen, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Scottie Pippen.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Jordan against SGA. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Rebounded by LeBron.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Adebayo, no good.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Wembanyama with it. Now Pippen defending. Pass to Richmond to win the cold spell. Hits a three-pointer. Richmond's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. While we have a second, a look at the best shooting small forwards over the last month. LeBron James, number one.
He gives them a dependable option on every possession. His shooting percentage is tops among small forwards because he makes such good choices out on the floor.
Well, in this league, your wings need to provide reliable scoring. It puts so much pressure on the defense if they're able to do that, and he's been incredible in that regard.
Here's Robertson. He's got 6. And the basket is good. Robertson's got 8 points. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Wembanyama, screen on Jordan. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, his job there was to get them the lead, and he did that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jordan. And no good, trying to use the glass. Orlando leading. Now, here is James. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Adebayo from long range. It's hauled in by Mullen.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, screen on Jordan from deep. SGA for the lead. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Robertson. 16 feet out. The bank shot, no good. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And SGA throws it down.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
James passes to Pippen. Here's Robertson. Give him 8 points now. And here's Jordan. Over SGA. Orlando again missing. The Warriors leading. Here's Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
All right, you can give it another court. Come on, and get loud for your Blazers next crew.
Check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, sitting pretty at this point of the season, 2nd place and looking to move to 1st.
Well, I think for Golden State, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the court. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Magic trail by 3. James with the ball. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
We've seen that a few times. LeBron is a master of running the pick and roll and finds his guy.
Pass to SGA. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Allen.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pippen, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Now here's SGA. Here's McAdoo. Shoots over Allen. And that one's good. McAdoo. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Allen outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Yao. Buried from 15 feet out.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Launches it. Orlando with the rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen, the pass to Jordan. For the lead. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's West. Outside, SGA. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Here's Allen. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
That one drops for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Durant. To tie it up. And Allen is good for three. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Now Pippen to take the lead. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Driving to the basket. Here's Richmond. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 2. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Here's West. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Orlando shooting only 42%. Now here's Allen. Here's Robertson. And perfection right through the net.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Here's Richmond. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to West. Takes a 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Robertson. Outside Durant. Six on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time. Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Robertson. Pippen outside. Pass to Allen. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Pulls up. Yep, right through the net.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Durant. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo with the slam.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Antetokounmpo, right side. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Jordan to take the lead. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Now here's Durant. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to SGA. Wembanyama, screen on Jordan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down goes the jumper.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
And here's James. Double team on James. Durant fires. KD. What else would you expect?
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Now Wembanyama. For three. Cash from downtown.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Magic trail by 3. Here's Robertson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis! And the 3 misses.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Here's Durant. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 3. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Adebayo. SGA. Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive...
Ooh, Adebayo, a monster jam.
Well, Adebayo just stepped up at a critical point in this game. Tremendous amount of confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Shoots from 14. Not that time. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Orlando. Now Durant to take the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Jordan inside. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo with it. Now Jordan from downtown. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
James outside. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Now here's SGA. Wembanyama fires, buries it!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
Oh, that's nice.
And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
The big man, standing 7'2", number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Ali LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Trailblazers. Down in the bottom of the conference, fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Baylor. Chamberlain is out there with Embiid. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Scott in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, Lucas is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Pippen, and it's Peyton in at the shooting guard position. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Paul. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Moncrief the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Scott. Back to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Chamberlain, and that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Paul surveying the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so Paul nails both of them. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work. When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Good. Just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Embiid from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Scott. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Sacramento.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Now here is Moncrief. Baylor. And a miss there on the triple. Payton against Moncrief.
Elgin Baylor. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Payton finds Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Paul for 3. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Paul's got 8 points.
You know, Paul is smart in his shot selection. He only takes what he likes. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Chamberlain, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Great pass by Paul. For my money, the best floor general of his generation.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Hey, fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancer.
He's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Mitchell, he's checked in for Scott. Mitchell with it. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Embiid, the pass to Moncrief. Now, here's Baylor. Over Pippen, and there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Moncrief.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now, here's Lucas. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Here's Mitchell. And now Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Mitchell after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Baylor. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Baylor's got his second bucket of the night.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
And they take the lead.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4 or 5.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Keep it going. Let's see those moves. You're off beat.
Randolph's checked in for Lucas. Jokic is checked in for Detroit.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Paul with the ball for Portland. They trail by 1. To the left wing.
2 minutes.
Randolph kicks to Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Randolph. 12 points his last outing. Abdul-Jabbar dishes the ball. Over Mitchell. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Jokic passes to Mitchell. Down low, it's tipped to the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Randolph. Still yet to score. Jokic against Pippen to the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Jokic with it, guarded by Pippen. Embiid sets the pick for Jokic. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Off the left rim and out. Outside, Maravich. Pippen outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Lucas is out there at Marley. Then there's Maravich. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Price, and it's the point guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Price outside. Randolph, a screen on Mitchell. Price dishes to Randolph. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now, here is Maravich. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. From deep, Elgin Baylor pulls it in. The Pistons leading. Mitchell outside. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Marley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Stan, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And Jokic drops them both. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Now Scott. Pete Maravich missing on the 3. Basket, good. Scott's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Picked by Randolph. Maravich, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Detroit leading by 3. Davis with a screen on Payton. On the wing, Scott. Maravich defending. Pass to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. here. Hall's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Embiid's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Randolph sets a screen for Paul. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Mitchell passes to Davis. Outside, Scott. Back to Davis. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Baylor. And no good. Paul with the defensive effort. Here's Maravich. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Maravich has got 4 this quarter. Pistons leading by 3. Embiid with the screen on Paul. Mitchell passes to Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
Payton outside. Back to Paul. But Trey. And Embiid pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Maravich. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Lucas a screen on Baylor. Shot clock at 6. No good from Maravich. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Davis. Now here's Baylor. Covered by Payton. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Inside, it's tipped. Randolph kicks to Payton. Randolph a screen on Scott. Payton. Portland no good that time either. Pistons leading by 9. Davis the pass to Mitchell. And here is Davis. He's covered by Randolph. Davis dishes to Scott. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Lucas. And Marley subbed in for Maravich. And then for Detroit, Chamberlain's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jokic subbed in for Baylor. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Embiid. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Marley. Stolen by Marley. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
To the paint. Stolen by Randolph. Payton passes to Marley. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I look for them to continue to attack the rim.
He misses the free throw. So for the Trailblazers, Lucas is checked in for Randolph. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Paul. And then for Detroit, Baylor comes in for Jokic. And it's Moncrief in for Donovan Mitchell. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Scott kicks to Moncrief. Pass to Embiid. This one for three. The three. Good for Embiid.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Baylor drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Pippen. First trip to the line for him here.
And he is a full customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Chris Paul's checked in for Portland. And so Baylor nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pippen outside. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. And he makes that one. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Scott. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Wilt Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. That one misses. Trailblazers trail by 10. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Embiid. Hayden finds Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Here's Baylor. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Get ready for the Carpet Light Arena Entertainment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that matchup against the Magic, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Pistons.
I love how they've kept the ball moving, make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Arnie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 8-point game on the floor for Detroit. They've got Scott. Baylor is out there with Embiid. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, filling out the middle. And the shot goes down. Paul's got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Scott. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Baylor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Pippen.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Detroit, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Free throw good from Baylor. And so Baylor nails both of them. Here is Paul. Payton outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Baylor. Now Embiid. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Moncrief. Paul's shot is off. Detroit leading by 8. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Defended by Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar against Chamberlain. And he can't bank that one in. And that one's good by Pippen. Pippen's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist by Scott.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Get loud for your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Chris Paul.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen outside. Over in the corner, Paul. Outside, Peyton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
The shot from Peyton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Now, here's Scott. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Let's take a look here at the stats for Scott. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Here's Paul. He's got 10. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Baylor. Pistons leading by 5. From the high post, Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Peyton passes to Abdul-Jabbar, and it's stolen by Moncrief. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Pass to Moncrief. Baylor against Pippen. Nice D from Pippen.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Paul outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. From 16 feet away, he gains it. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points for the game. Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Baylor. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Chamberlain down low. Working on Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Moncrief. Now, here's Scott. Here's Embiid. Trying to end the drought, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Abdul-Jabbar. 14 points for him. 8. Good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Lucas. No good. That would have tied it. The Pistons leading. Moncrief dishes to Chamberlain. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Paul, a screen on Embiid. Clock at 6. Back to Pippen. For the tie. Rebound by the Pistons. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moncrief kicks to Scott. Outside Baylor. Pass to Chamberlain. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Covered by Peyton. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here they come, fans. Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans.
Marley's checked in for Pippen. Maravich comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Price in for Paul. Then for the Pistons, Davis is checked in for Embiid. Jokic comes in for Moncrief. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Scott. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Chamberlain. Following the shot by Kareem, Chamberlain the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Bounce pass, Price. Marley. Rebounded by the Pistons. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. And it's Davis with the jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 14. Portland again missing.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Maravich against Jokic. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's Mitchell with the tray.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Price looking it over. Will it go? And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so is Detroit, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Chris Paul is out there with Payton. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Maravich, and it's Randolph in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here is Maravich, following the bucket by the Pistons. Banchero, a screen on Jokic. A step-back shot here. No good from Maravich. Pistons leading by 13. Outside, Scott. Davis with a screen on Payton. Outside, Scott. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Maravich against Jokic. Randolph, a screen on Jokic. Here's Maravich. And the shot no good, a bit short. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Davis setting the pick for Mitchell. Outside, Scott to the middle. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Paul. Banchero, a screen on Davis. Paul against Davis. Baseline try. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pistons leading by 15. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Mitchell against Paul. Jokic with his screen on Paul. Mitchell dishes to Scott. Portland grabs the miss. Payton looking around. Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals, not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Puts it up from 15, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pistons leading by 16. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Now, here is Maravich. Payton inside, defended by Scott. Randolph, a screen on Embiid. And it's Banchero missing. Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. So for the Trailblazers, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Randolph. Lucas comes in for Banchero. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Maravich. Then for the Pistons, Chamberlain's checked in for Anthony Davis. Baylor comes in for Jokic. And it's Moncrief in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Paul. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Paul. That one falls.
2 tough points from Paul. The future Hall of Famer is an incredible competitor.
Detroit leading by 16. Pass to Chamberlain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Now, here is Chamberlain, following the shot by Chris Paul.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
One more time, fans. Your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Here is Lucas.
Pistons foul. Sidney Moncrief. First personal foul. First team foul.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Peyton. Here's Pippen. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Moncrief.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Pippen.
Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Wilt Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Stan teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Moncrief. And here's Chamberlain. Now, here's Scott. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Now here's Paul. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point land. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Nicola, not much time to enjoy this win with another game coming up tomorrow. What would be the key for the quick turnaround?
Yeah, I think we just need to be aggressive. I think if we start the game really good, we could give ourselves a chance to win a game, and we hope we're going to do that.
It's a good mentality to have, especially in the grind of a season like this. Guys?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. And for the Hawks, we've got Chris Paul, also Thompson out there. And it's Mutombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Pass to Bird. Here's Iverson. Here's Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the baseline. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Edwards. The shot. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Ball passes to Mutombo. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Paul. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here tonight. Throw good, Edwards.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Atlanta. Edwards against Thompson. Outside Edwards, 6 to shoot. Mutombo with the rebound.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D? But that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Here's Iverson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Bird from beyond the arc and then some.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Thompson outside. Back to Paul. For three, Durant. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Paul. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Bird, guarded by Durant. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Hardaway's checked in for Edwards. Atlanta on D. Pass to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Atlanta. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Iverson. He's scoreless. Durant looking around. That one rolls around and rims out.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Hardaway, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Chamberlain. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
This is their second straight game facing off Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No. I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
And Atlanta making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And that one misses. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Bird, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Hardaway from outside. Mutombo with the rebound. The Hawks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Blocked!
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Chalk up 2 there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Nowitzki knocks down the long J. Nowitzki's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Bird, guarded by Durant. Here's Bird. That one is off. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hardaway, the pass to Iverson. Shoots over Paul. Iverson can't hit. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Oh, swiped away. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Timeout. We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Atlanta at the midway point of the season. They're in 4th place in their respective conference. And checking out Chicago, they're just 4 spots down from them.
Well, right now for the Hawks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
And he drops the first.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Anthony's checked in for Durant. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
On the wing, Anthony. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Johnson for 3. Kemp with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. And stolen by Anthony. Now Pippen, defended by Hardaway. To the inside, Nowitzki. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul looking over the floor. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Kemp can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Atlanta on top, up by 4, and we'll be back with you shortly. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Bird in at the 3. They set a pick. Pippen, pass to Nowitzki, and that one is hammered home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 6. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
Outside Johnson. And he drives in. Bird passes to Kemp. Chicago passing it around. Outside Paul. To the left side wing. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Anthony outside. The floater, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?